What's going on, basketball fans? Before we get into this video, I just wanted to talk to you guys about a great service called TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a YouTube certified platform that is built upon helping new creators gain success on YouTube. How do they do that? Well, they do that by introducing new and unique and innovative tools to help YouTubers in areas such as SEO, analytics tracking, and etc. I personally use TubeBuddy for all my videos, and it helps me a lot by helping me pick out the right tags for all my videos, help me plan topics, help me decide when's the best time to upload my videos, and etc. And there's even more things that I can't really get into in this short little thing that I'm doing for you guys. Anyways, guys, if you guys want to check out TubeBuddy, I highly recommend you guys check it out if you're an up-and-coming creator and you want to learn how to make your videos into great successes and just make your dreams a reality, man. So if you guys want to find out more information, visit www.tubebuddy.com/NBA Talk. It will be the top link in the description of this video. Definitely check it out for more information and sign up. Let's make our YouTube dreams a reality, shall we? Now, without any further ado, let's get back into this video. If you guys heard my thoughts on the Kyrie Irving ordeal, everything that went down with that sort of request, you would know that I personally wanted this to happen. I wanted Derrick Rose to sign with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Why? Because you need somebody to replace Kyrie Irving. If you're potentially going to trade him, you're not going to, in most likely scenarios, you're not going to get a starting caliber point guard back. But who is on the market that's very affordable for the Cavaliers? That's Derrick Rose. Now, sure, is it a risk taking on Derrick Rose? Of course it is. You don't know what you're going to get. But honestly, I've been saying this for a while for Derrick Rose, since free agency began. I wanted Derrick Rose to sign on a contender. I would have preferred him to go to the Spurs, because I felt that Greg Popovich would be able to figure out a way to elongate his career and give him the best role to help him, sort of jumpstart his career again. But since I heard the reports that they were not giving him an offer, he decided to go with Cleveland, and that's okay with me. Why? Because I know Derrick Rose is in the best situation for himself. There's no need to stay in New York and be in a losing situation. There's no need to go back to Chicago and try to recreate those old days. You're not the same Derrick Rose anymore, and Derrick Rose needs to accept that. And I think he's starting to figure that out. He's starting to accept that, look, I'm not that same guy who I used to be. If I want to earn the max contract that I've been wanting for a long time, I need to prove my value again. And I think Derrick Rose really got a reality shot, especially with this deal with the Cavaliers, as nobody signed him throughout free agency, and the only deal he got was his veterans minimum deal. He wanted a max contract, but was ending up settling for the veterans minimum. That's a big reality check for Rose, in which he needs to now realize that, look, I'm not that same guy anymore. I'm not the guy who can literally go drive and dribble past an entire team and dunk on them all in one possession. He's not that same guy anymore. The injuries have derailed his career, and it's not his fault. Of course it's not. It's not his fault that he got injured. Some players are unlucky. I mean, what can you do? But there are players who could A, pout about it and try to recreate those same days, or B, there's the players who are smart, intelligent, and know that, look, if I'm not going to be the same guy I'm going to be, I need to reprove my value. I need to change my approach, and instead of rechasing my path, I should chase for a better future. And I think that's what Derrick Rose is trying to do here, signing with the Cavaliers. Now, as for the Cavaliers, they are probably getting one of the best replacements for Kyrie Irving. Sure, Derrick Rose will no longer be the same MVP kind of player that he once was, but as I said this in the Kyrie Irving video, which I recommend a lot of people to check out, because it's really me going in depth on this topic that's been very controversial over the last few days. But I said that LeBron James is a player who makes other players better. It doesn't matter if you're the shittiest guy on the court. LeBron, being who he is, makes you a better player. And I feel that Derrick Rose playing next to LeBron James will immediately make Derrick Rose a better player. And that's what Derrick Rose needs for his career. He needs to become a better player. He needs to be someone who can be a contributor on a championship contender. Because think about it, Derrick Rose, if he wins an MVP, if he wins an NBA championship with the Cavaliers, think about how much good that does for their team. because Cleveland wins another championship, so that puts up that end of the deal. That makes this a great signing. B, Derrick Rose is now looked at as a quality role player on a championship team, so that basically increases his value from a veteran's minimum to potentially a mid-range or potentially almost a max level deal, depending on how well he does in that role. And C, it will put Derrick Rose back into Hall of Fame considerations, because not only is he a league MVP, he is a multiple-time All-Star. He is I believe he's a scoring leader, but I'm not too sure about that. I think I forgot about that. But he's now an NBA champion. There's a lot of things that make him a good candidate for the Hall of Fame. And right now, I think that should be Derrick Rose's number one mentality. He should be thinking, look, I'm not going to be the same guy I once was, but I can become a potential basketball Hall of Famer if I can potentially put up a great resume in order to prove my value and prove my time in the league. And I think him winning an NBA championship with the Cavaliers would be probably the best thing that could ever happen to him in Derrick Rose's career. But overall, man, I love this signing for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think the Cavaliers got probably the best bang for their buck free agent they could have gotten on the market right now. Derrick Rose was the best player on the market right now, and he is potentially the guy who can help this team out, especially in the wake of a Kyrie Irving trade. And even if you don't trade Kyrie Irving, you have Derrick Rose coming off your bench. I mean, what more can you want? And you have him for $2.1 million. I think this was a great signing. I think both sides will definitely benefit. And I wish Derrick Rose and the Cavaliers nothing but the best. I hope Derrick Rose can have a great season. I hope he can prove his haters wrong. And I hope this guy can come back on his feet, because I'm tired of hearing negative news about Derrick Rose. And it's just nice to hear something positive about this guy. But we'll see what happens. I'm excited for next season. I'm excited to see what Derrick Rose can do for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And hopefully win an NBA championship. But we'll see what happens.